Dream come true being here in Fiji for the championship tour. If you heard the announcement last year, it's an awesome one that will be here guaranteed through 2029. Connor loves it, Filipe loves it as they meet head-to-head once again this year.
F.Toledo, but she was Steph's single. She was a surfer that I looked up to. She was so good at surfing, but yeah, Connor's still flying the flag for that family.
Steph still shredding, watching her husband fade this cut back into the pocket. Nice patience from O'Leary, springing into just a meat hook carve. Out in front again, nice finesse. You can see him just push hard, then stay light on his feet in transition. Hooking it one more time. Beautiful bottom turn, layback, hack on the open face to switch gears. Big man with some power, crushes the lip line. Easy pace to follow in the flats. Backside attacks or front side, it's goofy versus regular. I just love the entire pace of this wave from Connor O'Leary, Jesse.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a fan. Like I mentioned before, he's a big guy, so he has to be able to surf to his size, and he's figured that out to a T. That first carve, he drew it all the way down to the bottom of the foam, which put him in such a nice space to regain that speed, and then he's just found this rhythm consistently. Gives us variety, which the judges want to see too, drops the hand down, lays into it, and pulls that tail back around. Now this end section gets the tail free, not once, but twice.
Filipe looking to respond. Another guy that is famous for finding speed where other surfers can't find it, where that big snap goes with good timing and just a little off balance for his backside float to finish.
And for Connor to make, and it's definitely going to add scores to the board. Now Toledo's turn. He didn't look interested at the start of this wave, but I'm so glad he did. Got a nice first connection. The second one used it as a floating maneuver down the line. Now watch him not try and oversurf this wave. He's meeting it exactly where it's at. Hammers that section, starts to draw out his turns a little bit more. This one slices. It is so perfect. That entire rooster tail just connecting so well, and for a second time in an even harder section. He goes for the end section floater. As he's come up into it, you can see his board completely disconnects from the wave, and where the fins do re-engage, the wave is actually rushing up.
Did a great job to win the opening exchange, as this one will continue now with Filipe. Starting to hustle down the line, and he will just reposition there with that wave. Connor O'Leary, 8.17. Toledo up and out again just on his repositioning effort there. And Filipe's attack from out the back, his timing is just incredible, and watch him just step off again. And now rolling in is Connor O'Leary on the fight back. Aggressive down carve, great transition back to the top as he's carving through a couple of big points here. Rushing now this section to maybe pull in, but he's got to step off. And Filipe will be watching Connor scrap for this one under priority. O'Leary just up and out.
Yeah, this heat is really proving that it is a big playing field out there. There's a lot of distance between Filipe and Connor. If you needed something, they would both show up for you, and that's a real testament to who they are as athletes as well.
Rolling in is Connor O'Leary, the man representing Japan, lights up the first section. Strong power stance, but just now navigating where to put this line. Little bit of downtime trying to fish for a good section to pull in on, and he'll wipe off more speed. Heading to the shallow end, he just pokes the nose and steps off.
We've had a really busy start, but it's started to get a little bit quiet. We're just an hour away from low tide, and that's when we actually start to see a lot more lulls. So Connor, he's trying to stay active.
Nice smooth bottom turn. What a slice through the open face. Pushing hard off the tail again. So much grip and control through those turns. Another major off the lip line. O'Leary blasts the fins out, throwing some variety on the giddy up to shut it down, and he gets there. You can tell he is just at the height of his competition. He's surfing at the top of his game.
Inside section had pop. They had spice to them, and that's what these judges really want to see. So draws that bottom turn, starts it well behind the foam, and then lays two hard carves to kick this one off. Now watch this wave bowl out. Connects really nicely there for a third, but that one in particular, there's that pop. There's that spice I'm talking about. That tail completely out the back.
in Tahiti. That equals 17th against O'Leary at the last event. Further down the line is Filipe, chasing a 7-9. Quick bash there under the lip line. He's jamming now to cover some ground. Toledo's got the lip on his heels, but he emerges out in front. Throws down a quick arc. He wants to go vert here. Big power hack for Filipe. Setting up the end section. Searching for a big one. Vertical airdrop. He controls a massive end section turn.
Wow, yeah, he needed that completion there. You could see he wasn't tentative going into it, but there would have to be a look at Lee chattering as he's racing around. Forced to the rail for these next two turns. A nice snap under the lip, and you can see he almost redirected his line. Goes for the barrel, but it didn't quite throw, but there's the money. That is the turn that is going to put the question mark in.
Two good friends with a lot of respect for each other are talking over those last couple of moments of that heat. They had to put everything together.
Oh, mate, O'Leary's brah, the nuclear peach, bringing the glute power to the Cloudbreak lineup with an absolute throb fest out there. Bro, that was sick. That was such a heavy heat. You and Filipe going toe-to-toe, and you nailing a couple of 8s to get the highest heat total of this event so far. Brah, how you feeling?
Felt so good. Like, I don't know, I've been matching up with Filipe a couple of times this year, and you know, when you're looking at conditions like this, his backhand's one of the best in the world. So I was just like, okay, well, I just wanted to show up and win or loss. Like, win or loss today, I would have been stoked with how I performed. So like, that's, I guess, as an athlete and for my own performance, I want to stay at that level as much as I can, and to be able to have those fucking great moments. And yeah, that was an awesome moment, and it was even better to have all the Namotu crew cheering me on like I was a Fijian local. That was really firing me up. So yeah, I think there's something around a lot of people getting around me and me feeding off that energy. You know, Snap was the same, and yeah, here, let's freaking keep this going.
That's it, man. You're staying on Namotu. They've got the boat out here cheering you on. You've also got the events boys and some Cronulla Sharks in the lineup. I don't know where they've gone, but like, that is outrageous support just floating around in the Pacific Ocean for you.
Yeah, I got my really good mate Henry here. He was back and he was around me at Snapper, and he was bringing a lot of flow and bringing a lot of good energy. And yeah, I'm so fortunate and thankful for the Namotu team for having me on the island for 2 weeks. In 2017, I stayed there and got second, and here, you know, it feels like he's got that same energy, and they're so supportive. And yeah, they got us a boat out here, and they're like, whatever you need. So, you know, that support is unreal, and that's what's feeding me to want to keep going deeper and fucking perform more out here.
Yeah, man, but your performances this year, I mean, it's just straight on the back of J-Bay. You haven't taken your foot off the gas, like what you did at Snapper, and now in pumping Cloudbreak lefts, like just being able to open the shoulders and link it together with such pure power and fluidity, man. Like, it was a joy to watch.
Yeah, I've had a bit of a mixed emotional year, to be honest. Like, Snapper was just one of the best events I've ever been a part of, and I got a second, and then these last 3 or 4 events I've kind of been struggling a bit, you know. I've been in my head a lot and trying to overthink it, and I don't know, I feel like I'm setting myself too high expectations for what is actually in front of me, and I'm not being in the present enough. And this one was one of them moments where I'm like, yeah, I've got to start making it happen instead of hoping and being fearful of something happening. So yeah, control what I can control, and just all gas, no brakes, and let's go, baby. Keep going.
You've had a final out here, mate. You came second. There's only one place you can go that's better than that.
Yep. A win and a skull drag.
What's a skull drag, I wonder?
We'll find out after the event.